the Cyhawk Trophy, the game between the lone representatives for the state of Iowa in the Big 12 and Big 10. And this time, the trophy remains in Ames. It was a defensive clinic for Iowa State, as Iowa's offense managed only 3.45 yards per play, with their longest play from scrimmage being only 22 yards. Really, the only reason Iowa even got a touchdown in this game was because of two stupid penalties by Iowa State after a third down stop. And even then, that was only 2 of the 5 penalties Iowa State committed in the entire game. Rocco Beck wasn't perfect, but he was efficient. And despite Iowa State's rushing attack being limited also to 3.5 yards per carry, the receiving core was actually pretty decent, with Burkle's catch off the deflection in the fourth quarter being the decisive play on the game-winning field goal drive. Iowa State, you turned Iowa's own recipe for success against them. Job well done. Now you've got to go on the road against Arkansas State of the Sun Belt Conference, and then the rest of your conference opens up from there. So get to it. As for Iowa, it's just more of the same disappointment and frustration that we've seen in previous years. You've got UMass on the schedule next, and then your conference play continues with a trip to Rutgers. I'm not sugarcoating this result. Georgia may have taken care of business against Austin, PA, but they sure as hell didn't look like the number 4 team in the nation while doing it. Hell, their performance was so bad, it pissed off both Kirby Smart and God himself. I don't know how you pull that off. When your offense totals 421 yards, but only scores 4 touchdowns total, you know you have a serious problem. And that problem was the turnover bug. 2 fumbles lost in the middle of critical drives, along with a turnover on downs at the opponent's 1-yard line to close the first half. Unacceptable. Austin, PA, you gave us a needed test. I wish you the best against your next 2 opponents. And as for Georgia, Rocky Top and Bama await. Wait. You mean to tell me the South Florida Bulls are a legitimate, and I mean legitimate, G5 team? Say it ain't so. And what a way to do it. Going right into the center of Gator country and pulling off an impressive upset. Job well done, USF. Heck, the Bulls were always one step ahead of the Gators in almost every facet of this game. Sure, they were even in first downs, but South Florida had better third down and fourth down efficiency, more total yards both on the ground and in the air, committed less penalties, and induced the critical mistakes for Florida to lose this game, such as the safety and the interception thrown by DJ Lagway. They literally outballed the Florida Gators at every turn. That's pretty darn impressive. USF, congratulations on another statement-setting win. However, you have one more test against the Miami Hurricanes before your conference schedule opens up. I wish you the best of luck. As for Florida, if you think this loss is bad, just you wait. The next 3 games could see Billy Napier's seat go from being pissed on to a burning inferno. Round 2 of the Big Ten versus the SEC takes us to the center of Tornado Alley. And in round 2, it is Oklahoma that comes out on top for the SEC. It did not come easy, though, as OU committed more penalties and had 2 turnovers, one of them costly, an interception thrown to end the first quarter, and a costly fumble on a punt return, which led to a Michigan field goal. Despite those setbacks, John Mateer had a night to remember, passing for 270 yards, rushing for 74 yards, and scoring 3 total touchdowns, 2 on the ground and 1 through the air. On Michigan's side, Justice Hayes was decent, rushing for 125 yards and a touchdown, while Bryce Underwood was disappointing, completing less than 50% of his passes for 142 yards total. For Oklahoma, this was a statement win against a powerhouse of the Big Ten Conference. You've got Temple on the road next, and after that, you open conference play against Jackson Arnold and Auburn. As for Michigan, this is a devastating loss that shrinks your margin of error significantly. You've got Central Michigan next, and after that, you begin conference play on the road against Nebraska. Good luck. And that'll do it for week 2 of sounding off on college football. And what a week it was. Sure, there were a lot of blowouts, but we also had some notable upsets. With all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like on it if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, and leave your feedback in the comments section below. This is Sound Effect 09, signing out.